Imagine a world where snakes ruled supreme, a time when even the mightiest creatures trembled at the sight of slithering giants. You've heard of Titanoboa, the colossal serpent that once dominated Earth's swamps. But what if I told you there were prehistoric snakes, so terrifying they made Titanoboa look like a garden hose? Welcome to the Orion of Madtsoia, the forgotten overlords of the serpent world. Prepare yourself for a journey 100 million years in the making as we uncoil the mysteries of these ancient beasts and discover why they still haunt our deepest fears today. To understand the terror of Madtsoia, we first need to meet them. But here's the catch, we're dealing with ghosts. Unlike their more famous cousin, Titanoboa, the Madtsoia left us with precious few remains. It's a paleontological puzzle that had scientists scratching their heads for decades. Madtsoia is a family of prehistoric snakes that existed from the late Cretaceous to the Pleistocene. That's a span of about 100 million years, but despite their long reign, we found frustratingly little evidence of their existence. It's like trying to piece together a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle with only 10 pieces. But those pieces, they tell a story that's nothing short of extraordinary. The Madtsoia family was incredibly diverse, from the relatively modest 3-foot Herrensaugia to the jaw-dropping 40-foot Gigantophis. These snakes came in all shapes and sizes, but size isn't everything. It's what these serpents could do that really sets them apart. What makes Madtsoia truly special is their hunting technique. Unlike modern constrictors that rely on circular coils, Madtsoia used their entire body as a vice grip. Imagine being squeezed not just around your chest, but from head to toe. It was a lethal embrace that few could escape. But how do we know this? The answer lies in the bones, or rather, the vertebrae. The vertebrae of Madtsoia show incredibly robust muscle attachments. This suggests they had immense strength throughout their entire body, not just in certain sections like modern constrictors. It's a chilling thought. These weren't just big snakes, they were living, breathing hydraulic presses capable of crushing the life out of most anything they encountered. To truly appreciate the dominance of Madtsoia, we need to step back in time, way back. Picture a world 70 million years ago. Dinosaurs still rule the land, but a new player is about to enter the game. The late Cretaceous was a pivotal time for snake evolution. We see a rapid diversification of snake species, and among them, the emergence of Madtsoia. They weren't just another group of snakes, they were evolutionary trendsetters. But what made Madtsoia so special? To answer that, we need to look at their secret weapon, their skull. Madtsoia had what we call a kinetic skull. This means their skull bones weren't rigidly fused like ours. Instead, they could move independently, allowing these snakes to swallow prey much larger than their own head. It was like having a built-in transformer for a skull. This adaptation gave Madtsoia a massive advantage. No prey was too big, no meal out of reach, and in the cutthroat world of prehistoric survival, that was a game changer. Armed with their lethal embrace and transformer skulls, Madtsoia spread across the globe, from the steamy jungles of South America to the arid plains of ancient India. These serpents become the top predators in countless ecosystems. What's truly remarkable is their adaptability. We found Madtsoia fossils in environments ranging from coastal swamps to inland forests. They weren't just successful, they were versatile, but their reign was far from unchallenged. As Madtsoia rose to power, they faced competition from some of the most fearsome creatures to ever walk the earth. Imagine a snake so formidable that could go toe to toe with the likes of Tyrannosaurus rex or Spinosaurus. It sounds like fantasy, but for Madtsoia, it was just another day in the Cretaceous. The success of Madtsoia is even more impressive when you consider their competition. They weren't just surviving alongside dinosaurs and other mega predators, they were thriving. But the true test of Madtsoia's dominance was yet to come. As the age of dinosaurs came to a cataclysmic end, these serpent kings faced their greatest challenge yet. 66 million years ago, the world ended. An asteroid the size of Mount Everest slammed into the Earth, triggering a global catastrophe in the blink of an eye. 75% of all plant and animal species vanished. The mighty dinosaurs, which had ruled for over 160 million years, were wiped out. But in the ashes of this apocalypse, Madtsoia endured. The survival of Madtsoia through the KBG extinction event is nothing short of miraculous. It speaks volumes about their adaptability and resilience. But how did they do it? The answer might lie in their versatile diet and habitat choice. Unlike many large predators that relied on big game, Madtsoia could survive on smaller prey like lizards, birds, and early mammals. This dietary flexibility, combined with their ability to shelter in burrows or underwater, may have helped them weather the initial catastrophe. As the dust settled and a new world emerged, Madtsoia found themselves in a landscape ripe with opportunity. With many of their former competitors gone, these ancient serpents were poised for a second age of dominance. From the steamy jungles of the Paleocene to the vast savannas of the Miocene, Madtsoia continued to evolve and diversify. But they weren't alone. A new cast of characters were about to enter the stage, setting the scene for epic battles that would shape the future of life on Earth. As the age of mammals dawned, Madtsoia found themselves facing a new breed of competitor. Creatures like Angiosaurus, a wolf-like animal the size of a rhino, and Megastotherium, a hyena on steroids, were now vying for the top predator spot. But the snakes weren't about to give up on their crown without a fight. The fossil record shows us that Madtsoia didn't just survive this new competition, they adapted. We see species developing even more robust vertebrae, suggesting they were evolving to take on larger, more powerful prey. But the true clash of titans came when Madtsoia encountered a rival that could match them coil for coil, Titanoboa. Picture this, a 50-foot Madtsoia, master of the squeeze, facing off against Titanoboa, the 42-foot river beast. It's the stuff of nightmares or Hollywood blockbusters. While we don't have direct evidence of Madtsoia, the Titanoboa battling it out, their coexistence in similar habitats suggests they likely competed for resources. It would have been an epic struggle for serpent supremacy. But this wasn't just a battle between snakes. The Madtsoia spread across the globe. They encountered a wide array of formidable adversaries. In South America, they clashed with Prehistoric, a caiman the size of a school bus. In Australia, they faced Megalania, a monitor lizard that made Komodo dragons look like geckos. In North America, they went head to head with direwolves and saber-toothed cats. What's remarkable is that despite all this competition, Madtsoia persisted. They weren't just survivors, they were adaptable, resilient, and incredibly successful predators. But as impressive as their reign was, even the mightiest empires must fall. As the world continued to change, Madtsoia faced challenges that would ultimately lead to their downfall. As we enter the Pleistocene epoch, about 2.5 million years ago, the world was in flux. Ice ages came and went, radically altering landscapes and ecosystems. For Madtsoia, this changing world posed unprecedented challenges. Large specialized predators often struggled to adapt to rapid environmental changes. Madtsoia, which had been so successful for so long, found themselves in a world that was becoming increasingly inhospitable. But it wasn't just the climate that was changing. A new predator had entered the scene, one unlike anything Madtsoia had faced before. Humans, with their tools, fire, and unparalleled ability to adapt, were reshaping the world in their image. For Madtsoia, these strange bipedal apes represented a threat they couldn't overcome. The arrival of humans coincides with the disappearance of many Madtsoia species from the fossil record. While we can't say for certain that humans were directly responsible, their impact on ecosystems and prey species like played a significant role. As the Pleistocene drew to a close, the reign of Madtsoia was coming to an end, but their legacy was far from over. Today, the world of snakes is vastly different from the time of Madtsoia, but if you look closely, you can still see echoes of these ancient giants in their modern descendants. While Madtsoia as a family is extinct, their evolutionary innovations live on. The powerful constricting abilities of boas and pythons, the diverse diets of colubrids, the adaptability of vipers, all of these can be tracked back to adaptations that Madtsoia perfected millions of years ago. But perhaps the most enduring legacy of Madtsoia is in our own minds. The primal fear many humans feel towards snakes, that visceral instinctive reaction might well be an evolutionary echo of a time when our ancestors shared the world with these serpent gods. It's fascinating to think that our fear of snakes, which can seem irrational in the modern world, might actually be a survival instinct honed by millions of years of evolution. In a very real sense, the ghost of Madtsoia still haunts us today. But as we've learned throughout this journey, snakes aren't the monsters we often make them out to be. They're incredible survivors, masters, adapters, and crucial parts of countless ecosystems. Understanding the story of Madtsoia and other prehistoric snakes can help us appreciate the important role that modern snakes play in our world. They're not monsters, they're marvels of evolution. As we stand here, sifting through the sands of time, we're reminded of an incredible story of life on Earth. The reign of Madtsoia, spanning 100 million years, is just one chapter in this epic tale. Every fossil we uncover, every vertebra we piece together, helps us paint a clearer picture of these magnificent creatures. And who knows, there might still be Madtsoia species out there waiting to be discovered. From the steamy jungles of the Cretaceous to the ice ages of Pleistocene, Madtsoia saw it all. They outclassed the dinosaurs, faced off against mega mammals, and shaped the evolution of snakes as we know them today. The story of Madtsoia is more than just a tale of giant snakes. It's a testament to the resilience of life, the power of adaptation, and the endless wonders that our planet's history holds. So the next time you see a snake, whether it's in your garden or on a nature documentary, take a moment to appreciate it. For in its scales and coils, you are seeing the living legacy of some of the most impressive predators to ever slither across the earth. The age of Madtsoia may be over, but their spirit lives on in every snake that glides through the grass, climbs a tree, or swims in a river. They remind us that the natural world is full of wonders, that life finds a way, and that sometimes the most incredible stories are the ones written in bone and stone, waiting for us to uncover them. In the grand tapestry of Earth's history, Madtsoia wove a thread that stretched across 100 million years. Their story is one of adaptation, survival, and ultimate transformation. As we close this chapter, we are left with profound appreciation for the incredible diversity of life that has called our planet home. From the depths of ancient oceans to the heart of primeval forests, from sun-baked deserts to icy tundras, Madtsoia and their descendants have seen it all. They've been silent witnesses to the ever-changing face of our planet, adapting and evolving with each new challenge. What strikes the most about Madtsoia is not just their size or their hunting prowess, but their resilience. They survived mass extinctions, climate changes, and competition from some of the most fearsome predators in Earth's history. It's a powerful reminder of life's tenacity, and the tenacity lives on. In the lightning-fast strike of a viper, we see echoes of Madtsoia's predatory skills in the constricting coils of python. We glimpse the ancient power that once ruled the prehistoric world. In the gliding flight of a paradise, tree snake, we witness the endless creativity of evolution. Studying Madtsoia and other prehistoric creatures isn't just about satisfying our curiosity about the past, it's about understanding our present and preparing for our future. These ancient animals have much to teach us about adaptation, resilience, and the delicate balance of ecosystems. As we face our own era of rapid environmental change, the lessons of Madtsoia become more relevant than ever. How will life adapt to our warming world? What species will rise to dominance in the ecosystems we're reshaping? And most importantly, how can we ensure that incredible diversity of life on our planet continues to thrive? Every fossil we uncover, every ancient species we learn about, adds another piece to the puzzle of life on Earth. The story of Madtsoia reminds us that our planet's history is full of epic tales of survival, adaptation, and transformation. Who knows what other incredible stories are still waiting to be discovered? As our journey through time comes to an end, we are left with a newfound appreciation for the complex tapestry of life on Earth. The reign of Madtsoia may be over, but their legacy lives on in the snakes that still inhabit our world, in the primal fears that stir in our hearts, and in the endless quest for knowledge that drives us to dig deeper, look closer, and wonder at the marvels of our natural world. The next time you encounter a snake, whether in the wild or at the zoo, take a moment to really look at it, in its scales, in its movements, in its very being. You're seeing the result of over 100 million years of evolution. You're witnessing living history. From the towering Gigantophis to the smallest modern snakes, from the steamy Cretaceous jungles to today's diverse ecosystems, the story of snakes is a testament to the power of evolution and resilience of life. The Madtsoia may be gone, but their spirit slithers on a reminder of the incredible, ever-changing, always surprising journey of life on Earth. As we look to the future, we can't help but wonder, what new chapters will be written in the ongoing saga of life on our planet? What new marvels await discovery? And what role will we play in shaping the world to come? One thing is certain, if the story of Madtsoia has taught us anything, it's that life in all its glittering, sliding, spectacular glory will always find a way. Hit that subscribe button now and press on the video now popping on your screen. I'm sure you will love it. Don't forget to leave a like on this video and see you there.